Welcome to another episode of Destinations. I've just come down for the day to check out the Lennard track with my mate Jeff. We're already a little bit in past the first little rocky outcrop and rapids and stuff. We're just looking for a nice place to set up for lunch because we're running a little bit late, a couple of hours late, and but I've never done it before and it's beautiful so far. There hasn't been any really challenging stuff. I know that's further on when we get to the inclines and the climbs, but it's a beautiful track, and you run along the river the whole time. I'm doing the track in a red SF Forester because mine's off the road. There'll probably be I'll probably do a little apology video or something at the start of this video, just letting my subscribers know why I haven't uploaded in 3 months. It's all understandable. I'm not saying sorry for what's happened in life with the events, but I do want to try to do right by my subscribers. And there is big things happening in the future, and yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm back. I'll be uploading videos, probably starting with this one, and then I'll go through my backlog a lot more, and yeah, hopefully we'll go from there. But this is just wonderful. Just picking my way through these little glades and brooks. And like I said, there's been a couple little steppy bits so far, but there hasn't been anything at all challenging. I am doing this track with no power steering as well, so it's a little bit rough on the arms, but we'll see how stuffed I am at the end of the track, or when we start getting to the more technical stuff. All right, tune in and hopefully you enjoy it. Okay, so I think we're about 2.5k in and found a nice little picnic spot with the table. People obviously camping, although I have to say it is a day use only. We got the, I can't even say trusty SF. It's got the lift, it's got the low range, it's got dents on every panel, and it's got my old wheels from Djim. We've got a Ranger set out for touring at the moment. It's got the drawers, the fridge set up with a 12 volt, but it will be getting better tires and a lift at some point soon, and getting a birthday. It's beautiful here. Let's have another little wander, check it out. Leaving the car running just because of the fridge. I filled up in Perth and I'm nearly down to half a tank. Here we go, beautiful. Step straight in. Oh yeah, definitely going for a swim. Yes. Where are you, Jeffrey? There you are. Say hi to the camera. Jeff's already said straight away he's probably not swimming because it's too cold, but we'll see. Once I'm in there, we'll see what happens. All right, time for a quick dip. We're not going to cook here, we'll go somewhere else. Oh yeah, that's real slippery there. I doubt I'll cut it. I'll just all right. At least it's yeah, there's a sandbar there. I'm just looking for, like, the sun's just gone. I was looking for logs, sunken logs.
Yeah, with my sunny on, I can see under the water better. So
ah, yes.
If you go off to your right a bit, it'll be safer. On your left, there's a couple of rocks and logs, but they're deep, reasonably deep too.
Yeah, I'll go shallow just so I can see it. But just a quick dip. Right, here we go.
Pop into your right a touch.
Yep. I can't see damn fish. It's too murky as hell. Oh, I can't even see that log, it just came off.
You're about a metre away.
Oh, even that was worth it. Just a quick dip and we'll keep moving. Right, we're literally 2 minutes up from that little spot we swam at. We're gonna cook somewhere else, but look at this. When you just roll around the corner and see that, it's breathtaking. Well, apparently we've caught up to a group. They seem to be really taking their time here. But I mean, I guess that's better for recoveries. Alright, I'm going to have to do 2 hands for this. Traffic jam on the Lennard track. I don't know how many cars are in convoy there. It looks like 4 or more, but hopefully we don't have to deal with this for the whole time. Like, I understand people going slow and taking it safe, but they're like 200 series and stuff like that, and they're pretty bloody capable. But I guess it's just how experienced they are too. Like Jeff behind me, he's last time we went out, he's a little bit unsure, but he's awesome today. He's just kicking ass. Yeah, there's a couple of steppy bits there where I thought he'd be a little bit unsure, but he's just not hit it hard. He's just gone smart through it all. But I don't want to creep up to these guys and then have to wait ages at the top of a hill while I watch them crawl down. It is quite bouldery around here though, so I can understand if they don't want to ping some of their underbody. Okay, well the track forked up there. I thought I'd quickly duck down to just see where it joined the water. I don't know if this is the right direction of the track, like I said, first time here, but I saw a bridge and I remember that from other videos. It's the old Sapper Bridge. It's been closed now for people to drive over it. There's a nice historical thing there. Tells you about the sappers, from where the term came from the war, and how the same term is used for people doing construction now. But there we go. I don't know how much weight this bridge could take now. It actually feels a little bit loose underfoot and stuff, but yeah, still a great bit of living history, and definitely in its time would have taken a fair bit of weight. So the water does travel through there. It hasn't in a while, but it's fairly dry. It's quite cool. Looks like it's been restored at some stage just because of the bolts in it, which is like, you see the old pins, they're old heavy duty forged pins holding the sides on. Yeah, so last time I watched the video, or I saw photos, there was guys lined up on this crossing, but it's definitely not crossable now. Oh, I already have, I've done it. But like, you can see there's the forged pins there, and the restoration. Oh, I reckon the Subaru would do it no probs. I don't think it'd get over this shit though.
Rock's probably a little big for us.
I think the last photos I saw were 2 years ago, 2020, yeah. and they had a convoy on here. So they've just deemed that this is unsafe now, yeah, and it's good that they did that. So they're protecting it. Yeah, it's all separating, and I mean, even on this, I could feel one of these boards lifting as I was walking over it. Go on, Jeff.
Oh, you can feel the rotten, the rotten in the, look, the rot in the wood.
Yeah.
So I just scraped out some with my thumb. Something like this.
Not as bad as some of the bloody 16-story projects, BHP in Headland, where they've got like big holes in their grid mesh out of rust. You don't find out until you're walking over it. But that's another story. Well, that was crazy. I wish I was recording that coming up here. But here's Jeffrey. I had to keep it pinned in first at about 3,500 revs. Really slippery where the sand is. I've just let him know that you'll want to keep some momentum there. Yeah, as you go over this rise, you'll want a bit more speed than what you got now. Maybe before the rise, I didn't realise. This is good. This is a great track, great track. I didn't even look at that left part there. I don't know if there's big holes. I can't remember. That might be a better way for you.
There's some big ass holes there.
All right, just get a bit more momentum. There's nothing that's really going to catch you out if you're going more than a jogging pace type thing. You'll be able to steer your way through it, but you will need more momentum. How's it? Keep your revs up to get this next bit. So close. You can go back to that next step. I think you'll have enough momentum to get back up and over. This is good. This is the first proper challenge we've had on this track, and I'm glad for it. It's been very technical, some of it, but it's easy technical. I mean, a lot of the car clubs are saying, yeah, that's good there, man. A lot of the car clubs are saying that you couldn't even bring a stock vehicle out here, but you definitely can. You don't have to thrash it. Beautifully done. Yeah, you make that. Just go to your left if you need to. That's it, you got it. And just go wide left where I am, because it's a right hand turn. Or you could go right. First bit of fun, eh?
I wasn't. I thought it's go wide because there's a right-hand turn, which there is, and then I went left and I was like, oh, what? And you're like, oh, you can go that way. I'm like, what's he talking about? And then I realised.
Well, that's the first challenging bit we've really had there.
Yeah.
That was good. I loved it.
What was I getting stuck on there?
Oh, you were hitting your thingies, your diagonals. Like your front wheel was spinning, and as you went over, your rear, your opposite was just spinning, and yeah, and because it was so loose too, every time one of them touched, it wasn't pushing you forward, it was just spitting dirt out type thing.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. That's because imagine that as one whole piece.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm surprised that did as well as it did, because yeah, it was slipping. Those bits where you were slipping on.
Yeah.
My revs were going, and then they bogged down when I got a bit of grip, and then oh, awesome. Go, Jeffrey. So this has to be one of the coolest climbs I've ever seen. Oh, it's not extreme. There's a couple of bundies. It's not extreme, but because it joins onto that, oh, I wish I'd done it in one hit, to be honest, but I just wanted to make sure that he was going to get up that next slippery bit.
You come around that bend at the top here to the left, stick out to your right because there's a big fucking step up.
All right, no problems. Am I clear to come up?
Yeah, mate, all clear, come up.
I'm really enjoying this. Sound like a drone just then. I'd love if someone had a drone up here. Well, disappointment isn't the word for it, but well, I guess it kind of is. We did an awesome climb at the end. I got Jeff doing it. I'm actually going to go back and do it because we literally went up one small section at the end, and there's a gate here, and there's the track sign. Not suitable for SUV or all-wheel drive vehicles. Oops. Oops. Yeah. I'd like to try it with a stock car and see how it goes. A stock all-wheel drive, because I think you'd make it. But anyway, the point I'm getting right now is it was meant to be, from what the car clubs and stuff say, 12-ish Ks. We didn't put Odos on until we're a little bit in, and we guessed about we'd been 2 Ks type thing. We're reading, I'm reading 4.6 and Jeff's reading 5.2. So we started here, came up at the start of the track, had some awesome spots, kept putting off stopping at the spots, got to here. Now we were behind a couple of 200 series and some late model, like really expensive patrols, and we didn't realize at the time they've gone there because they were a little bit ahead of us. We've gone through this next gate not knowing that's the difficult spot, and we've just done it and popped out here. Maybe if you include this section where the bigger, more expensive four drives went, expensive not being capable, just expensive, that could add up to, it could add up to like 10 Ks, but I wouldn't say 12, I wouldn't say 13. But yeah, the point again is I was hoping for like twice as much track, and we finished it. So the only challenging part was that last part, and I'm gonna go back and do it again and put on my little app, Mud Maps. It tells me my elevation to distance traveled, because it was crazy. It just got steeper and steeper and steeper. So I'll work my way back down that, then I'll film it coming back up. Ooh, I'll try to film it coming back up with one hand. I reckon that'll be a challenge, and I might have to drop the camera in my lap a couple of times, but then I'll at least have that recorded on my phone, and it won't take me all of like 5 or 6 minutes. So then we'll maybe wander down and find a water spot. I'm not sure. Jeff says he might want to go to Honeymoon Pool. So can you be stuffed backtracking, or would you rather just drive on the road all the way back around to Honeymoon Pool?
A couple of those ones we came down, it might be a bit tough going back up, but early before we turned off there, hang on.
Oh, the knobby ones? Yeah, but I mean, that's all the challenge. If this is how long the track is, it's 1 o'clock now. We didn't really get started till like 10:30, nearly 11. So we've done it in 2 hours, and we stopped at nearly every little river spot. So, and I stopped for a swim, and we had to stop because there was traffic. So with all those stops, the swim and the traffic, we did it in just over 2 hours.
Yeah, this is probably an hour track if you just cruise along.
And they were saying 3 hours, not stopping, and 12 Ks. It's almost like I've just come to the wrong track. On that video, the YouTube video I was watching, they had 3 spots where they're all struggling.
Yeah.
The only spot which really gave us any shit was that last one. Well, there you go. Yours is stock, isn't it? Stock as a rock Ranger.
Yeah.
With almost bald tyres.
There's still tread on there.
Oh, there is. Oh, your front right's looking pretty nasty.
There's road tread on it.
Well, there we go. A stock Ranger did a difficult Lennard track. Obviously it's not wet, it's dry, but still, it's yeah. Yeah, we did the first part of the moderate, and then we went to the difficult part. Yeah. You got to be happy with that, man. And really, you only took 2 goes because you didn't want to give it shit over that next step.
Well, because I didn't have enough room to get enough momentum and just to start with. And then I got to the next step, tried to change gears, just couldn't get the momentum. If I had more momentum right from the bottom.
Yep. Which is what I'm going to try to do one-handed now with no power steering. I'm going to try to film and do it.
Oh, you want to try and come back up it again?
Yeah, I'm going to drive down, come back up it, And if you want, I mean, I can't remember how far the water hole was before.
No, I can't remember either.
But I think it's a lot a lot closer than fucking Honeymoon Pool. But it's up to you. If we do that, then we can still do the moderate track on the way back out and have a look at that too. And then we've done every part of it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah? Okay. Well, I'll buzz all the way to the bottom, get that app working. I'll get it working now. And yeah, I'll zip back up here. Once I'm back here, I'll tell you if it's fucking nasty going down.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be a problem. I need a beer though. Okay, this is the last spur down to the water on the difficult section of the Lennard track. I'm going to attempt, while using mud maps, to see the elevation and distance traveled. I'm going to do that last section all in one hit, and I'm going to try to do it one-handed. I'm going to have to drop the GoPro at one point because it's a really tight turn. With no power steering, I'll need both hands. But all in one hit. Let's see what figures come out of this. It's going to be really interesting. It was too fun not to try it twice. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Put the phone down. Let's do this. Low range second gear, just for this smooth bit here. Jeff's at the second final step, which is after all the really gnarly bits. Here we go. I'm probably going to have to grab first and second. Yep, first. Watch the rocks on the right. Beautiful. This bit's a little bit tame. Go back to second. Alright. Still tame until we get around to the left, and then there'll be a right-hander into the next section, I think. Not too bad at all. Second gear. Let's see if we've got enough poke here. Yes, we do. Oh wait, no, I fucked up. I forgot about this section. There we go. Forgot about this section. I should have prepared by getting in first. Am I stuttering? Come across. Beautiful. Alright, now come across to the left. Then we have a little bit of flat bit. You get a little bit of a breather. I'm not going to put it in second because oh yeah, I'll put it in second. We've got a little bit. There we go. This is sort of like prepares you for this next bit, because just after that right-hander up there, it's steeper again than what it just was then. So I'm going to get around this corner first, and here we go. One-handed. Let's follow this up. Doing good so far. Got to make sure that I avoid the left side after this. Stay on the right side. I'm going to lose traction a couple of times, but it's all right. Yeah, there we go. Too bad here. You just got to watch rocks go wide because there's a left rock step there. It's not too bad. And nearly there. Go back to second. Oh, second's a bit sick. There we go. Get to the gate. Thanks for coming. Get the phone and stop. All right, 3 minutes 30, 925 meters, total ascent 122 meters. So total descent 12.7 meters. I don't quite understand that, but I will review it later. All right, let's turn around. Well, there we are. That's pretty much conclusion. Might get some video of our picnic and going for a swim. I keep telling Jeffrey I reckon he's going to go for a swim. Oop, get the dust off. But there we go. That's the Lennard track. Done with a little bit of style. Actually, I'm going to low range it. And yeah, it was a hell of a lot of fun. I'll go through those numbers later on and maybe try to make a graph or something to illustrate it, but we're just going to roll back down to that first spur. I'm hoping there's a waterhole there, set up the barbie, cook something up, have a beer or two, and then look at heading home. I do have to warn everyone, the flies at the moment are the friendliest we've seen them today. Now we've got the fucking burgers. Oh, feet in the water, good day off road, really good. Go for a swim in a sec. All right, just finished. Jumped in with the hat and the sunnies after a beer. This is glorious. Just Jeff reckons it's cold, but in 2 minutes he'll be like, I'm so glad I got in. The current's not too bad either, it's just, this is glorious. Can't really see much unless you're standing above the water with your sunnies on, but what a day. How would you rate it? Oh. You're freezing? Take the rock, take my rock.
I'm trying to do it, I got it. It is fucking cold, yes.
No, I meant the track.
Oh, the track's awesome.
It's definitely, you're in a stock full drive, and yeah, a stock full drive, and you did awesome.
Yeah, the water's not getting any warmer.
You'll get used to it in 2 seconds.
It's not getting warmer. Holy moly.
This is good.
What's that? What's the say? This is living.
Oh, the BCF.
I don't live in. This is living. Have you heard their new ad? It's fucking funny.
No.
They've got a new catch song. It's fucking hilarious.
I have to look it up. Oh, this is perfect. I've got the warm rock here, and it's warm under the water.
It's not warm under the water.
No, when you lay against the rock here it is. This is good. Well, thanks for tuning in. This has been a fucking great day. I mean, I did say I was disappointed at the end of the track because I thought there'd be more. We're going to go back along the medium side, we've decided. And the medium trail that spears off to the left.
Just have a look.
Have a look. It goes back to our main road, so it's going to be easier. We'll just air up and head back from there. But see what the medium trail is, because even the medium trail, when you first get there, it
didn't look that medium going straight up.
No. It wasn't too bad. There was technical bits.
I got a rock here, but I can't quite get over it.
Well, I could see the flat bit of water above it.
Yeah, the current's just right on that rock.
You made it. Look, it's a merman. Merman.
I'm trying to get my legs over the front of it so I could just sit.
So we'll head back there, air up, and then head back from there. But it's definitely a day trip. Get there earlier than what we did. I mean, we were at the start of the track, but didn't see the sign. We didn't go close enough, so we farted about going up and down the campgrounds for a little bit till we found it, because the maps do get a little bit confusing, they're conflicting. Once we found it, we went 200 meters in, aired down.
Yeah. Oh.
And yeah, it was good. He's struggling.
The current, I'm sitting right in the flow of it. I had my legs hooked over and I was still trying. That's better. Lay like that with my hands on the front of the rock.
This is your workout for the day.
Yeah.
My workout was no power steering. I even bought power steering fluid to put in the thing just for the track, and didn't end up using it. But who knows, I might put it in. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, this memory card's nearly full. Thank you for tuning into Destinations, and yeah, I'll have this up soon, and I'll hopefully start getting more and more content up earlier. Thank you very much, Jeff, for joining in.
Yeah.
It was great. All right, take care, folks.